Hey everybody, it's Patsy here with the reading for Gemini, the Love Bite for mid-January to mid-February 2018. So I already cut and shuffled and did my prayers. We're going to be using 10 cards from the Romance Angel Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue. Okay, and we'll be using another 5 cards from the Conscious Spirit Oracle by Kim Dwyer. And then we'll be getting additional cards from the Numerology Guidance deck and the Angel Answers card by Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine. I'm sorry, the Numerology deck is by Michelle Buchanan. And then we will get additional cards from the Iyanla Van Zandt Until Today deck. Okay. All right, so... All right, Gemini. Happy New Year, and thanks everybody for liking, subscribing, and sharing these videos. I really, really appreciate it. And I want to get that said and out of the way before we even start. I appreciate all your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. If you want a personal reading, you can send an email to pbtarot7@gmail.com. Okay? All right then. So, Gemini. First card in your reading was Wedding. This situation involves a marriage. So this could be that you're getting married, or this is about your marriage or a marriage. Next card we got here was Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay? But this came in the reverse for you. So perhaps this is saying that their passion has left your marriage or is leaving your marriage, or you don't feel passionate about your husband or wife. Next card up, New Love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Well, I guess that kind of answers what went on with the passion between you and your spouse. Next card here is Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Okay. And this was in the reverse. So, this says that you're not ready to release your ex. Now, the question is, who's the ex? Is the ex the person that you're involved in this marriage with, if you're married? So because you're not getting along, or maybe you're separated, is that the ex? Or is, well, this is a new love, so this can't be the ex, right? So it must be whoever you're with now, but you're not going to. So there's a new love coming, but you're not going to release your partner. But there's no passion. Okay. Next card says Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. But this is in the reverse also. So there's no attraction. So there's no attraction, there's no passion. And there's a new love coming, or a new person has stirred your romantic feelings, but you're still not ready to release your ex. Well, okay, because that doesn't mean anything, Gemini. It could just be somebody caught your eye, right? It doesn't have to be anything serious, does it? All right, then. So, next 5 cards would be for your partner. Could be for this new love interest. Or just something that you may need to know about your love life in general. Okay? All right, so let's see what we got here. First card, Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. All right, so this could be saying that you are reminiscing, or your partner's reminiscing about your relationship This fell directly under the wedding card, so maybe they're thinking about the early days of your relationship, maybe the fun that you may have had on your honeymoon, um, or just talking about, wish that you all could be more playful with one another. Next card, honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. This fell directly underneath the card for you, passion in reverse. So it seems as if your partner wants to get things going again. That they know that there's something that's changed about your passion, and they want to get things sparking again. That's what they're looking for. Next card in this reading was soulmate. So your partner believes that you are their soulmate. The next card that came up for them was codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So this is saying that your partner is dependent on you, very reliant on you. They feel that you are their soulmate, and this is codependent relationship. Okay. It may or may not be healthy, but that's what they feel. They're intent on doing whatever it is they need to do in order to keep this relationship together, because they believe that you are their soulmate, and that's just it. The last card that came for them was free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. But this was in the reverse. So that means that they have no intention of leaving you either. So what this is saying is we have two people here, or a couple here. This could be the story that passion has dwindled. One partner, you, Gemini, have been looking towards a new relationship, a new love. Someone has piqued your interest, but you're not going to walk away from your marriage or your relationship, even though there is no attraction. And your partner would like to reignite the playfulness, maybe take a vacation, get some time alone with you, because they believe that you are their soulmate. There may be codependency issues going on here, but again, they have no intention of leaving either. All right? They have no intention of changing anything about this. They're perfectly comfortable with it the way it is. They could have, they would like to reignite the passion with you again, but they're not giving up on this relationship yet, and neither are you. All right, Gemini. Very good. All right, so let's see what the Conscious Spirit Oracle has to say about all this. First card you got here is the Healer. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. Okay. This is a healer. This is number 8. So this is infinity. All right, so I guess this is saying that perhaps that the divine, your sources, or that may be the way to bring healing to this relationship, or healing to whatever it is that's causing you all not to still feel the passion towards your partner. That fell between wedding and playfulness. So maybe it's saying that some flirting, some playfulness, some nostalgic feelings, maybe that will be the healing for this relationship, for this marriage. Next card that came here was Nature Spirits. I respect all of nature's elemental beings and help preserve life on Earth. Okay? And that's in the reverse. Now, whenever I see this card, those who have been following these videos, I think of like alcoholism or drug addiction when it says Nature Spirits. So, this is reverse, and it's landed between Passion in reverse and Honeymoon. So, maybe there are some issues with drinking or messing with drugs, and maybe that has lowered your passion. You know, some drugs do affect your libido, at least for men, and maybe your partner feels if you can get away from the environment, go away on vacation together, spend some time alone together out of this environment, that maybe if you don't have access to alcohol and drugs, the passion will reignite itself naturally, because your body will be, you won't have the chemical effects that may be impeding that. The next card that came up here for you was Embrace Change. I move easily and confidently through the changes in my life. But this was in the reverse. This is in the reverse. So, perhaps this is saying, Gemini, that you haven't been embracing the change. Maybe this is about mid-age crisis for one of you or both of you, maybe for the male. And maybe you think that a new person will cause your libido changes to solve themselves. But that may not be the case. But your partner thinks that you're their soulmate, and they don't want that to change either. So you're not embracing the changes that are coming along with life cycles here. And your partner isn't going to embrace any changes to this relationship. And bringing a new love is not going to help solve the problems within this relationship. Because if this is something physical going on with you, you need to see the doctor about it. It has nothing to do with changing partners. It has to do with maybe changing your life habits, getting some exercise, changing your diet, changing your use of alcohol and drugs, just seeing a doctor. So why don't you get some medical attention before you do something that you may regret later when it comes to this relationship thing. The next card that came here was Air Elemental. I embrace the element of air and am open to all knowledge and wisdom. All right, so this, look at that. I love these cards, they're so pretty. So this is about communication, talking, research, learning, okay, education. But this was in the reverse also. So, saying to me that you're not trying to talk to anybody about this. You're not getting any counseling about this. You're not telling your doctor about this. You're not doing no research. You're not Googling this. You're not doing nothing. You just think that it's just a phase, a stage, or you think that if you get a new person to, you know, pique your interest there, that'll do the trick for you. That fell between addictions are affecting your love life and codependency, right? And release your ex. Both in the reverse. Well, release your ex is in the reverse. Air elementals in the reverse. Codependency is straight up. All right, well, neither of you or your partner plan on leaving one another. You just may be thinking about messing around, but you're not trying to break up with them. Even though there is no attraction anymore. And even though there's no passion anymore, your partner is not trying to free themselves. And you have here, Earth Elemental. I gratefully accept the abundance that the earth bestows upon me. All right, so this is about growth, roots, a healthy existence. All right, abundance. But this was in reverse. So I think this is talking about turning away from even homeopathic remedies for this situation. You're not even looking into it. You're not even open to it. And that's just the way you've always been. You're not trying to grow, to learn anything, to open your horizons. You just figure, oh, if I'm not feeling it, it must be her fault. If I get another one, that'll make me feel better. I'll be able to do what I got to do. And, you know, I'm going to stay in this relationship because this is my marriage. But, you know, because you don't want to see that there could be a problem with you, even if it's not anything that's your fault. There's nothing that you've done. It's just, you know, part of the cycle of life. Is, you know, part of the aging process. If you are a Gemini male, then you know what I'm talking about. And even for Gemini women, you know, some women get to the age and the stage in their life because of whatever happens with their bodies and whatever, and they just don't feel like engaging, or they can't engage in sex anymore. And both partners want to stay in this relationship, it seems, and there's a reluctance on somebody's part to get some type of help from doctors or medical or whatever, you know, maybe going another route. But one of the partners feels like the thing that will solve the problem here is just having a relationship outside of this marriage, outside of this relationship. And that'll be what will solve everything. So that's where this seems to be right now, Gemini. Very interesting. So let's see what the numerology cards have to say about this situation here. This is interesting. Wow. Well, who was thinking of this? Karmic completion. Number 10. 1 and 0 is 1. Someone has completed their karmic mission. Wow. Karmic completion. Let me get the book for that. These are new cards for me, so. Oh my goodness. See, I was just trying to repair my stand and I left it where I was working on it at. Back to holding up cards. Here we go. Karmic completion. This card indicates the end of a karmic lesson or cycle where you have successfully cleared a contact, tract, or debt from your past. Very good. Congratulations, Gemini. This could refer to a challenging situation you have recently conquered in your life or a troubling experience with an individual that involved a great deal of effort or pain. Even though there are ongoing lessons to confront throughout, this is exciting, throughout the course of your life, you will never have to experience this particular lesson again. Wow. This card also represents the Wheel of Fortune, where whatever goes up must also come down. Just as the tides are constantly ebbing and flowing, you are being encouraged to adapt to both the highs and lows in your life. For it is in your ability to adapt that you will make your dreams come true. By stating, "This too shall pass," in the face of each and every experience, you will remain centered, grounded, and stable. Ashe. In order to better your current situation, you're being asked to adjust to and harmonize with the natural rhythm and cycles of your life, cycles that have cleaned you of your karmic debt from your past. So pat yourself on the back and acknowledge your efforts and achievements. By continuing to face your challenges head on and treating others with love and respect, you will be rewarded beyond your wildest dreams. The affirmation here is, I clear debts from my past and create a happy, harmonious life. Ashe. Very good, Gemini. We are so proud of you. Karmic completion. Ashe. So whatever the lesson here was, you don't have to worry about going through this again. Now, someone, it could be your partner, but this says, this is your reading, so we're going to say this is you, but that's okay. Karmic completion. So by staying in this relationship, even though there's no attraction, even though there's no passion, it was a test that you passed. I guess for both of you, because they're ready to stay too and they're refusing to move. All right, so karmic completion. So I guess you're doing the right thing, you guys. All right, so let's see. Let's just see. The Angel Answers Oracle deck. They can throw a wrench in any good dream you have in here. I'll tell you that. But let's see if the angel answers, if they agree that there is a karmic completion. That'll be wonderful. Wouldn't that be something if they confirmed that? All right. Keep your fingers crossed there, Gemini. Keep your fingers crossed. Well, that would be nice. Not that we're taking anybody's word over the others. I thought it said complete. I was going to scream. It says compromise. Okay. All right. So this is a new lesson. Compromise. So you're going to have to compromise with your partner on this issue here. Okay? So don't get all giddy with yourself because you had a karmic completion. Now, compromise. Because they did say there would be other tests. In order to create a happy outcome for this situation, maybe you get another 10, you will find it necessary to compromise. Allow yourself some time to become clear about what is truly important to you. Also, take note of matters where you would be open to changing your position. Work towards an agreement where everyone wins. Be open to cooperation that would allow you to get what you need while also assisting others in fulfilling their desires. Be objective about finding a balance between respecting everyone else's viewpoints and still being true to your own. Ashe. Compromise. Compromise is the adult thing to do. Okay, so very good. So, Gemini, you're being told to compromise, to come to some type of agreement about how to proceed forward with these new challenges. But so far, you have completed a karmic mission. But again, remember, they didn't say there would be nothing else. They just said that was done. And so you're going to move forward. Okay? You passed that test. You learned that lesson. So now we go forward. So now we learn to compromise. Very good. All right, so let's see what Iyanla Vanzant has to add to this. This is the Till Today deck by Iyanla Vanzant. And we can get some affirmations and confirmations regarding the situation for you, Gemini. I'm so proud of you. I am so happy. I am. I'm just concerned about you with this new love business. But, you know, it's early in the year. It's only January. God can only do for me what God can do through me. God can only do for me what God can do through me. Until today, you may have been directing your own life and attempting to produce your own blessings. Just for today, ask for direction. Open yourself to guidance. Give up the need to have things go your way. Open yourself to God's way. So maybe that's your next lesson, Gemini. And so now you know how to go. You know what is expected. You can ace this and move on to the next one. All right? Open yourself up to God's way. So just open yourself up and ask God. Ask the divine. Ask the Creator what they want you to do. Have them lead you. All right? But if this is a medical situation, there are, you know, avenues for you to take, and you don't have to be stubborn about it. All right? We know you've gotten so far following your own mind, but you were drawn to this video for a reason. So there's some information that you may have been lacking. This may be something that just was to spark your thoughts. I'm just going to read the healer back here. All right? Because I've been drawn to that, and I wanted to do that for you. And then we'll be done. The healer. I am loving and compassionate and able to bring healing to others. This card is here to ask you to awaken your natural feminine healing abilities. And this goes for you whether you're masculine or feminine. We all have this ability. But before you can begin to heal others, you need to bring about healing in your own life on a mental, physical, and spiritual level. To do this, you must connect to the healing energies of nature by eating fresh, organic, whole foods, and if possible, follow a vegetarian diet. You also need to remove chemical toxins from your body, from your beauty regimen, and from your environment. Treat your body with the utmost respect. Give it rest, exercise, and nutrition when it needs it. Do not neglect any aspect of self. You may need to see a natural a natural healer should you have a recurring or persistent condition. If you are healthy and this card comes up, it could mean that you need to share your own healing experiences with others, or study a natural healing technique so that you're able to heal others. There are many natural healing fields that bring about a greater understanding and respect for nature and universe. Herbalism, crystal healing, Reiki. Find one that resonates with you. Whether you simply read about the subject or do a course, both will bring about further healing and a greater understanding of health in your life. Okay, well, I wanted to read that to you. So that may be a message that you needed to get concerning this other situation. Okay, so Gemini, thank you very much for joining me and allowing me to bring you this message. And thank you so much for spending this time with me. Thank you so much for sharing and subscribing. Please subscribe to the channel. Trying to get up to 1,000 subscriptions. I think the Ia Izerlu Aguns, Ifa Midwives channel has up to 888 last I checked. So if you are subscribed to the Ia Patsy channel, Ia Amy Patsy channel, do me a favor and subscribe over to the other channel, the Ia Izerlu Ifa Midwives channel, and just subscribe over there too. It's the same content, and I need to get that up to 1,000, and then we'll see what happens after that. I'll give you an update on that. But anyway, thank you so very, very much. I appreciate it. Now, that doesn't mean to take your membership away from Ifa. I'm not telling you to go to Ifa Midwives and unsubscribe from Ia Amy Patsy channel. I'm not saying for you to do that at all. I'm asking you just please subscribe to both. If you are on the one that has a lower number of subscribers, jump over to the other one and add yourself to that role too. All right. And when you subscribe to me, I subscribe to you. So I've done that for you already. So I'm just asking you to just do me this little favor so that we can get to 1,000, and then I can see what YouTube is talking about. Okay, because there's some kind of secret 1,000 subscriber club that I'm not in yet, and I'd really like to get in there. Okay, so I will be talking to you soon, Gemini. Thank you again so much, and as always, love, peace, ashe, alafia. Bye-bye. See you next time.